what we're going to look at now is attaching a bibbed minnow type lure to a heavy monofilament leader. Now, a bibbed minnow type lure, this particular type of lure, has a lot of intrinsic action, which is what attracts a predator to strike. It swims through the water like a little fish. Now, we tied a heavy monofilament leader down onto the eye of that hook. That's going to impede the action of the lure. So what we do, we attach the lure using a loop. We begin by tying an overhand knot, just a simple overhand knot in the leader, just like so. We don't close it right up yet. Then we thread the tag through the toe point of the lure. We thread the overhand knot with the tag, and holding the tag, we slide the whole thing down onto the toe point of the lure. And we pull it tight using the tag, but not too tight. Now, we've got no loop at all. We're going to form that later. What we've got to do now is introduce our old friend the grinner. We've got to tie a grinner with a tag, and we're going to tie it as close as we can to the toe point of the lure where the little overhand knot is pulled up there, right tight, really tight. We're going to encircle the main line as before when we tied the grinner, so that here we've got this double strand. Going to wrap the double strand with a tag once, twice, and because this is a fairly heavy line, we're going to wrap it only 3 times. So there's the third one. We're going to pull the grinner tight. Pull it up tight like so. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to slide the whole thing so that now we actually have the lure attached on a loop. We control the size of the loop by the distance we tie the grinner away from the overhand knot which has been pulled up on the toe point of the hook. All that remains now is for us to trim off the tag. There we are. There's our loop, perfectly secure, and that allows the lure to have all of its natural movement, not impeded in any way by this stiff and rather heavy leader.